DoubleTree in Clarksville, Tennessee, room 716, room tour. Got the nice, easy way to go ahead and open up your lock. Inside the room, you've got a full-size mirror that allows you to get ready. This is a 2-queen room. They do, of course, also have a king room, and looking at this bed, it actually is a queen-size bed. A lot of times they say it's queen and it's actually full. There is in between plugs that include USB so that you can charge your devices. One is a USB and the other is a USB-C, and you've got your 2 plugs as well as a light switch for the lights right there. And then looking out, it's got a view. Obviously some have one side of the hotel, which is more towards the city, and this looks out over the river. It's kind of a pretty view. The windows, and they do have shears that close simply from the handle. And then there are also, sorry, can't quite get to it easily, shade that pulls down from the cord so that you are able to have the full light blocking. And I actually like the fact that it's a blind and not shades going across, because it means that you don't have the crack in the middle that will wake me up in the morning. Additionally, you do have a little chair to sit down, and there's another plug over there. There is a desk with another light and a phone, and then you also have your garbage and recycling, so you can have a desk to do some work. And then behind in here, you have another outlet. There's both the outlet with the USB and another USB-C, and the phone, as well as the remote control for the television. And then coming back towards the entrance again, this is where you're gonna have your little amenity section where you've got your coffee that comes with the room. They will refill this for you upon request. And then there also are the water bottles. Again, just remember what tier you're in, because they are free for some members and not for others. There's an ice bucket because yes, there is an ice machine elsewhere on each floor. And then of course you've got another set of plugs right there. When you come into this piece, you're gonna have your safe. If you open up the safe, it is a nice, decently sized safe. So this is gonna fit my laptop, it'll fit my iPad, it'll fit wallets, phone, jewelry, and so forth. So it's a nice big one, relatively deep. And then to lock it, you're gonna put in a 4-digit to 6-digit code and then press lock. And then to open it, you're gonna do the exact same code again, and it will automatically unlock. So that's pretty easy to use. And then directly below here, you have your refrigerator. So if you have anything that you bring that you want leftovers and so forth, you can put them in there. It doesn't usually get super cold. This one feels reasonable. Sometimes if you leave a towel directly over here, so there's a little bit more airflow, it helps out a little bit to keep things a little bit colder. And then of course you've got your closet. Inside, the light turns on automatically. You have your luggage rack to make it easy to unpack, as well as an ironing board. And then on the opposite side, you've got the iron. There are hangers. There's not a ton of hangers, but it's a reasonable amount of hangers in here. And then there is also directly above a little space for storage if you want to put some items, as well as more storage space at the bottom. Then the other place, if you want to unpack and put things away, is over here. You can see there are 4 drawers in the desk area that allow you space to put things away. Then of course you have the door. I like the fact it's a sliding barn door. It makes it kind of easy to use. Doesn't quite make as much noise as slamming it in the middle of the night. When you go ahead and come on inside here, you do have the mirror, of course, with the light around it for you to get ready. It's a nice large size mirror. And then you also have the magnifying mirror. So if you are worried about any stray wrinkles, hair, anything, it is right there for you. You do have a small sink. This is a relatively small actual sink area, but it's fine. And then there is also the lotion and soap that you've got. And then there's a nice area for you to get ready with makeup and so forth. You've got towels under here. And then you've also got a hair dryer. This one is not a fantastic hair dryer, but it's reasonable. So if you would like a hair dryer of your own, I would suggest bringing it yourself. Otherwise, the Conair hair dryer here, this is what you are working with when you are getting ready in the morning or evening. You do also have the shower You've got controls on one side. There is just the single shower head. It's not a rain shower, but more of a traditional shower, which is fine. And then you've got your body soap, as well as the DoubleTree shampoo, conditioner, and shower gel, so that you can use those. And that is pretty much it for the room tour. If you have any questions, leave me below. Otherwise, if you're heading to Clarksville, Tennessee, go ahead and stay at the DoubleTree. It is lovely and clean and a decent sized room.